Do you know from which country the red colobus monkey is found in Africa? As usual, I do this. Tick tack, tick tack. It's in Zanzibar. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Business in Africa YouTube channel. And in today's video, I'll be talking about how you can actually buy land in Zanzibar. Okay, like a lot of people have come to to the comment section of my videos, and they have been asking me, hey, how can I buy land in Zanzibar? Please talk about how we can get land in Zanzibar. So that's exactly what I'll be talking about in this video today, and we're going to be learning, or we're going to go deep into understanding how this operates in Zanzibar, and to also know the small island country. It's not a country on its own, right? Zanzibar is like attached to Tanzania, but it's like kind of like independent, from Tanzania in one way or the other. So we're going to learn more about Zanzibar in this video, and I will tell you everything that it takes. So if you're new here, make sure you click on the subscribe button, and also make sure, right, you drop me your comments, because I always do videos based on what you guys request. And as I said earlier, this video was a request from a subscriber, so if you drop your request, I'm also going to do a research and do a video that will be of value adding to you, right? So drop that video so that we all under here, or we all in here in this channel, we keep learning from ourselves, learning about business on the African continent. Okay, so don't go away, guys, don't go away. I'll be right back after the break. Hello guys, hello my Business in Africa YouTube community. My name is Rufo Chifu. I always talk about the best business ideas to invest in Africa. And I have been having a lot of questions from investors like you asking me, which African country should I invest in? I therefore decided to create this. If you're an investor and you want to invest in Africa, then you need this tool. Click on the links in the description box below and download your own copy. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're welcome to the Business in Africa YouTube channel, and today's video I'll be talking about what it takes for you to actually acquire and own land in Zanzibar as a foreigner, right? So I hope you've already subscribed to this channel, right? You've already subscribed, or you're still like waiting for something. What are you waiting for? I usually give 5 seconds because it doesn't take more than 5 seconds to subscribe, right? So just take this 5 seconds and click on the subscribe button right now, guys. It doesn't take any time. 1, 2, 3, smash on the subscribe button. Let's keep talking. 4 and 5. Did you subscribe already? Thank you so much for subscribing. So without any waste of time, let's dive into what you need to actually get started in Zanzibar if you want to purchase land. But before I do that, let's have a little background about Zanzibar. It is a common misconception that Zanzibar is just one island. In fact, it is an archipelago of islands located in the Indian Ocean. There are several smaller islands and 2 larger ones. These are Unguja, colloquially known as Zanzibar, and Pemba Island. Further south is Mafia Island, which is part of Tanzania's Mafia archipelago. The total population of Zanzibar is around 1.3 million people. Many people think that Stone Town is the capital of Zanzibar. In actual fact, the capital is Zanzibar City, in which Stone Town is situated. Stone Town is certainly a must-see when visiting Zanzibar, with its narrow streets, coral stone buildings and spice markets, all of which makes the city a center point for Zanzibari culture. So guys, that was a small background about Zanzibar, and as you can see, it has 1.3 million people. That's like, it's bigger than so many other countries like Seychelles and Sao Tome and Principe and so on and so forth. Okay, so it's kind of like quite big when compared to others. So that said, I just want to first of all let you know that in Zanzibar you cannot own landed property. That's the first thing. Okay, there is no way that you own it. The state of Tanzania owns everything, like anything that has to do with land, but foreigners or even locals can own what we call occupancy rights, right? And this occupancy rights can date, or it can start from 5 years to up to 99 years that you can own occupancy rights. Now what happens is it's renewable, so after 99 years you can still keep it renewing, but the state of Tanzania owns all the land, so you just apply for occupancy rights. And this also works for this, it applies same for both locals and like foreigners, okay? It's not just like, and so anybody doesn't own land in Zanzibar. The land there is owned by the state of Tanzania, okay? And one thing you need to understand also is that if you are a foreigner, there are so many different ways in which you can own land in Zanzibar. I mean, you can only own land for investment purposes, okay? And before you even own land for investment purposes, you need to have a certificate from the Tanzanian Investment Center, the TIC, that's going to say, okay, probably you want to do farming, or you want to construct a hotel, or you want to do something, or you want to invest on the land, then they will then give you this certificate. I covered all the requirements to have an investment certificate from the TIC in another video. I'm going to put it here, and you're also going to find that in the description box below. And I was talking about, what are the requirements for you to obtain an investment certificate in Tanzania from TIC, okay? So check that video out and then you're going to know more. But then in Zanzibar, this is what happens. You can also own land, through lease, lease land for a particular purpose, and through private ownership as well. Like for example, you meet somebody who is already owning the occupancy rights, and then you lease from that person. Is also allowed in Zanzibar. Now the process and requirements I am going to tell you in this video, okay? So let's keep going, don't go anywhere. For a foreigner to obtain a right of occupancy, he or she is required to be granted first a certificate of incentive by the Tanzanian Investment Center. There is also the option of obtaining subleases on land which has been granted to the private sector through a right of occupancy. Foreigners can also occupy land for investment purposes. There are several ways to be permitted occupancy of land: through obtaining derivative rights from the TIC, application to the Commissioner of Lands, subleases, licenses from the government, and purchasing from holders of rights of occupancy. Rights of occupancy are transferable on the condition that it is to be transferred to a foreigner, to be used for investment purposes with permissions from the TIC. The foreign investor opts to purchase from a holder of a right of occupancy. A lawyer's service is needed for the process. The lawyer drafts a sale agreement, and the seller provides the necessary documents that confirms he or she has a right of occupancy on the property in case it is a case and it is clear of any encumbrance. The notarized agreement is taken to the land office, where the buyer pays for the necessary taxes and fees to have his or her name recorded at the land registry. The lawyer also prepares a transfer deed, which is submitted to the municipal land office with the sale agreement. A certificate of occupancy is then sent to the buyer. So as you can see, you can actually buy land from somebody who has the occupancy rights in Tanzania, okay? And you need to involve lawyers. I mean, everywhere in the world or everywhere in Africa, there are lawyers involved when it comes to land purchase, okay? So the lawyer will then draft the deed, and then the occupancy right will be transferred to you. But remember, if you're a foreigner, it still has to be for the purpose of investment, okay? So that said, let's look at the various documents or process that is involved here. Now the first thing that has to be done is there will be involved a notary fee, right? The notary fee is involved here. Notary fees are approximately 3% of the property value. Notary fee is negotiable, but it is regulated and it cannot go higher than 10% of the property value. So as you can see, everywhere in the world you have notary fees, right? Notary fees, I mean, is what you pay to the notary for drafting your deeds and everything. In Cameroon, it's kind of higher, but here in Zanzibar, it's just 3% of the land value, and there should be a grid where all of this is valued, this particular area is valued at this much, okay? That is used to calculate that 3%, and it cannot be more than 10%, although it's kind of negotiable as well, okay? So So that's that for notary fees. Let's go to the next procedure. Now we have stamp duty as well. Stamp duty is levied at 1% of the property value. And then the third thing that you need to do is registration fees. Registration fees is around 0.25% of the property value. This is quite very low as compared to registration fees in Cameroon. We are talking about just 0.25% here of the value, okay? So if you're buying a land of, let's say, 10 billion, the value of the land is 10 billion, France CFA, you pay 0.25% of 250,000. It's not bad, you know. So it's quite like, it's not bad. It's not bad. So you can actually acquire land in Zanzibar, right? Number 4 is valuation fee. Valuation fee is around 0.1% of the property value. The official valuation fee formula is property value 200,000 francs times 1.25 on 1,000 plus 550 plus valuation approval fee of 0.1% of the value. So you see there's a formula in calculating that. I'm going to put that here on the screen. You know, that formula of calculating the valuation fees, and you need to pay that to the state as well. So guys, those were the various procedures or what you need to know about purchasing land in Tanzania. I hope this video was kind of like value adding for anybody who wants to start any kind of business in Zanzibar, Tanzania, of course. And if you need any assistance, okay, you can contact us. We are going to like help you out in doing this. I have a lot of connections with people in the Tanzanian Investment Board, okay? I know a lot of people there, and we can help you get started with any land acquisition. You know, you want to do kind of like farming, if you want to construct any factory or manufacturing or processing company in Zanzibar or in Tanzania, you can always contact us. Let's help you, right? Let's talk that out, okay? My name is Rufo Chifu, and this is the Business in Africa YouTube channel. And do you know what? Don't go anywhere. Keep watching. Click on the subscribe button, drop me your comments, let me do videos that you request for, right? And you know what? I also say this, if you want to invest in Africa, then you need these tools. Don't go away. Please download these tools on Amazon Kindle. You've got the unique business idea for every African country right here. It's on Amazon Kindle. The links are in the description box below, and it sells for just $9.9, okay? And you've also got the African business startup BRAINBOX right here as well. And just for $9.9, you're going to find in here all the procedures to create your company or to register your company in every African country. Man, this is a working tool as an investor. You're also going to find what it takes for you to like estimated time and estimated cost. So before you go around asking how much does it take to register companies in each of these countries, download this book and you're going to have all the information in here, right? Don't go anywhere, keep watching. There are videos right here where you have suggested videos, and I'm sure you're going to have my videos there. Click on them, watch them. I have them in the links in the description box as well, and just keep watching the Business in Africa YouTube channel, okay? I hope you're already subscribed, right? That's for sure. I love Africa, and I hope you do love Africa too. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see my next video. They want to say my best video. Yes, I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.